Shipping giant Maersk paused the Red Sea crossing after the attack, raising inflation fears. Updates show title hide Israel's attack following demolition drone video. Center Gaza shows destruction of a residential building due to an air raid in Deir al-Balah Central Gaza on first day Israel's New Year. Shipping giant Maersk said its ships would stop their voyages until further notice in Red Sea and Gulf of Aden after one of the cargo ships was attacked by Houthi militants in Yemen over weekend. A long-term pause in Danish companies' operations in Red Sea, connected to Mediterranean by Suez Canal, shortest sea route between Europe and Asia, could increase cost of goods delivery and possibly increase inflation. Houthi rebels have reportedly launched dozens of unmanned aerial and missile attacks on ships in the region since November, as they have connections with Israel. The Maersk Hangzhou container ship was first hit by a missile on Saturday, then opened fire hours later by 4 boats attempting to board the ship. The U.S. Central Command said helicopters from 2 U.S. ships responded to a distress call, sinking 3 of the boats and pulling the 4th away. Israeli plan court cancels a significant part of Netanyahu judicial reform due to withdrawal of troops. Developments end proof. U.S. State Department on Tuesday said 2 Farite Israeli officials, who have recently advocated the departure of Palestinians from Gaza, were provocating and irresponsible. He published a statement condemning his comments. According to a report by the End-Proof Times of Israel, Foreign Minister Antony Blinken postponed his last visit to Israel for a few days, delaying it until early next week. End-Proof Navy. USS Gerald R. Norfolk, main port of Ford aircraft carrier leaving Middle East, said it would return to Virginia in coming days. President Joe Biden ordered ship to go to the Mediterranean next day after Hamas attacks on Israel. End-proof Palestinian health workers were vaccinating children in welfare, southern Gaza, after UNICEF said it had provided at least 600,000 doses of the vaccine. UNICEF estimates that more than 16,600 babies miss 1 or more routine vaccines because of conflicts and evacuations. On Tuesday, End-proof, a day after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that Israel had withdrawn thousands of soldiers, but would continue to fight until Hamas was abolished. Violence were reported in the southern Gaza city of Han Yunus. A large proportion End-proof Gaza population 2.3 million have fled south region since beginning war, after an unmanned aerial vehicle attack that killed a senior Hamas leader in Lebanon. End-proof. Protests erupted in Ramallah, the West Bank, on Tuesday. According to NBC News, Palestinians marched the streets after several groups called for protests in response to the strike. Hamas leader Salah al-Aruri was reportedly killed in an Israeli attack according to several reports from region. Salah al-Aruri, the deputy leader of Hamas military wing, was among 6 people killed in